saying hell yeah.
Hell yeah!
All right, two of you. No, sir.
All done?
I think I've had enough.
Okay.
We better stop. If you want me to slow down at all.
Yeah.
Speaking of slowing down,
Your present speed is okay.
Jim Lambert,
Yes.
what do you got to say to us today, sir?
It was awesome last night. It was awesome. Incredible.
That's not loud enough. Say it again.
It was awesome. I had a blast last night, but that racing was awesome. It was incredible. I'm still in shock from last night. Thank you very much, all of you, for such a great show.
All right, give yourselves a hand. I agree. That was off the hook. All right.
Let's let Maria do the roll call, and then give me 1 more minute.
Maria, you want to do roll?
Hey, Mav, you go.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, race 1 is X2 Army. Johnny
Can we do one?
John Dewar.
007.
Steve Gerling. JJ Hickey.
7.
Sterling Holden.
99.
Darren Ross.
17.
Sammy Wilson.
916.
Jesse Wilson.
330.
Doug Wolf.
30.
And Tommy Yamamoto.
11.
Did I miss anybody from X2? Okay, race 2 is 800 novice stand. Dylan Alexander. Dylan Alexander.
288. 288.
Austin Carmouche.
134.
BB Carmouche. 177. Will Dewar. 174. Jody Evans. Chuck Evans.
45.
Matthew Rawlings.
12.
Eric Stegman.
3.
And Ethan Templeton. Did I miss anybody from 800 novice? Okay, race 3 is Legend Stand. Carl Copenhaver. Mike Berman. Mike Berman. Is he racing today? Anybody know? No. No? Okay, Ryan Hagg. Ryan Hagg racing today?
I think he was only a Saturday night.
Dan Nolden.
11.
Derek Mendoza. And Sam Peterson.
Double deuce.
Okay, did I miss anybody from Legend Stand? Okay, race 4 is 750 open stand and 550s. 750 open stand, James Crowell.
94.
Jesse Harden.
211.
Okay, 550s is Dylan Alexander.
388.
Brian Kennedy. Brian Kennedy racing today? Anybody know?
That 117.
Yeah. No. Cody Copenhaver. Brooks D'Antonio.
He left.
Ryan Gray.
530.
Jerry Gregorio.
101.
Matt Rennie.
282.
Rick Robson.
33.
Matt Tracy.
Hey, Maria. Rick White.
That was good, Rick.
Put him down.
It was perfect. We're standing right next to it.
Okay, did I miss anybody for 750 or 550? Okay, race 5 is Sprint Sit Open. Ryan Hagg. Ryan? Is he not here? Rick Ignacio.
816.
Brian Silvera.
301.
Bill Wilson.
771.
Did I miss anybody from Sprint Sit? Okay, race 6 is 850 Expert Stand. Caleb Copenhaver.
83.
Memo Gidley.
3.
Mike Packler. Thomas Pagan.
702.
Jeff Trogner.
85.
And Pete Zernick.
49.
Did I miss anybody from 850 Expert Stand? Race 7 is Sports Sit 800 Novice. Arnold Angelis.
125.
Brian Conafat.
213.
Greg Kranick.
Out.
Excuse me.
Greg here.
No.
guys gave it. Oh, my last day in Marine
Jason
Patrol was
Schreiner.
last week. They had a little party and they gave me.
Jeff Trogner.
85.
Pete Zernick. Did I miss anybody from that class? Okay, race 9 is SCXT Expert and Sportsit 1200. Ben Booker.
4.
Jack Arla.
116.
TJ Haynes. Is TJ here?
Not here.
Michael McFarland.
200.
Jason Ward.
3.
Doug Wolf.
33.
Tommy Yamamoto.
34.
Norm Yee. And Arnold Angeles.
125.
Booker? Yeah, but he goes in sprints. I'm gonna tattoo that on my. Yeah, he runs with sprint. That's the big boats. These are the sport boats. So you got to remember sprint. Yes, I'm going to tattoo it on my shoulder. Hey Booker, you're running with the sprints, not the SCXP. Yeah. All right, cool.
Did I miss anybody or any classes? Okay, thank you.
All right, let's bomb through this so we can get some racing done. What did you guys think of last night?
Yeah.
8 years ago, I was watching the sprint cars racing at Antioch Raceway, and that's where the idea for DGSA actually started. And I was sitting in the stands with a cold beer going, this is so cool. Why can't we do something like this with jet skis? So back in 2006, we tried a couple oval things, which I quickly learned does not work for jet skis. And that led to what we're doing today. Last night was a milestone. I was very pleased with what happened. We learned a lot as a staff. Next time there'll be 3 or 4 more lights to make the place even brighter. And I learned a lot on how to speed things up. But all of you, I thank you with all my heart for listening to my rules, for riding safe, and it was one of the most incredible shows of racing I've ever seen. Give yourselves a big round of applause. These courses start at about 3 in the morning after I get home from work, and they usually start on a piece of paper like this. And there's only so much that you can do with an oval like this, so I came up with an initial course. And Sammy Peterson from the Legends and a couple guys said, you know what? You might want to consider making a pretty cool split up the main straightaway just to add a little pizzazz to it. And I got to tell you, I love the input from all you guys that have been in the sport a lot longer than me. Please, at any time, email me with your suggestions. But this course, you have no idea unless you're watching from shore here how cool this split is. It's perfectly timed, and it's spectacular to watch. When you guys in the fast class last night were ripping it, it was like, oh my God. NASCAR's got nothing on us. So, again, please, thank you for the suggestions. Sammy Peterson, give him a quick round of applause because that was good. I'm trying to hide from Karen and John Eagle because we stressed our friendship a little bit last night with how late we ran. But it was kind of funny because they kept saying, Jim, seriously, how much longer? And I'm going, 15 minutes. That's what you said 15 minutes ago. The neighbors were complaining, the people in friggin' Modesto were complaining, everyone was complaining. So it was the first time I've ever heard a jet ski race announced like Kurt Nolenberg at very low volume. Anyway, we got through it. We didn't cause too much damage. So thank you very much. When we visit sites, we are all at the mercy of the property owners, and we are so grateful that they open their doors to allow us to race here. It's a beautiful site, so please go with the rules, go with the flow. Every race we've been to this year, it's never been an issue. When you're packing up today, make sure the site is extra clean so that me and Ricky Bobby don't have to. But I got to tell you, to meet people that love racing and allow us to be here is a lot easier to deal with than people that don't like jet skis or racing and allow us to be there. So John and Karen Eagle, wherever you're at, I thank you with all my heart, as do all these outlaws. Big round of applause. Sun State Equipment out of Stockton, I can't say enough. Like I said, I learned, but these lights were incredible, and next time we're here, we're going to have an extra 4 or 6 all the way around this place. So they were awesome with coming out, delivering, setting them up, putting up with my stupid questions on how to work them. Because as you all know, in high school, I was in the band, not auto shop, so when it comes to mechanical, I don't know anything. But they were great. Sun State Ski Clinic, that was an awesome show last night. I can't believe how far those kids, Eli and Little D, have come, but it was great having them out. The Tracy Fire Department, who was on standby yesterday and today for us, they might even pop in to get a little something to drink. But all these people that make our racing possible, is just, I thank them with all my heart. You've got the race order. Everyone's been asking me about Reno, and this is pretty big news. I need to have racer participation to make Reno work. I do not have that right now, and the reason is World Finals. It's 2 weeks before World Finals. And I've always set these races up as if I was racing. Now, would I want to go to Reno and spend a few $100 on travel, hotels, racing, when I know I got to spend even more at Havasu a couple weeks later? No, I wouldn't be able to do it. Lake Havasu, it's the biggest race of the year, and I expect you guys to participate. So we are going to postpone Reno for the end of October. So in September, DJSA is going to have our annual racer recognition race, Jet Effect, at Lake Minden outside Sacramento. So Reno will be flopped to October. So September we'll still be running, but we're running Jet Effect with the Racer Appreciation Barbecue and everything. So all those going to World Finals, I may even be there cheering you on. It was cool seeing you all in Sparks. But just so you know, Reno is not canceled. The hotel wants us. All the permits are good. I want us there. It's going to be spectacular. This was just a little flavor of night racing. The racing there at the Aqua Range is going to be superior. So I appreciate your patience and support. Just be aware that when it comes time to sign up, I need racer support. It's the most expensive race in the last 8 years we put on, and I need everyone's sincere appreciation if you're going to be there. So that's Reno. Minden is a week prior. The original schedule that we have for the lake is, I think, the 14th and 15th. So if you can, bump your vacation request up a week. So September, as the original schedule reflected, the 14th and 15th of September at Lake Minden. I gotta say, when people drive a long way to get here, like the Austins and a few others, the Pagans, I'm honored that they come all this way to race. And I just met a totally cool group of people. And I'll tell you, every now and then a racer comes along to where I am just friggin' floored. And Cody, come on up here for a minute. You're an amazing kid. I dig your family. And you stressed how how long the drive was. And here's a very small token of appreciation. But throw some gas in the roundup. Real quick, same thing as last night. Do not hit the buoys. A lot of the reasons why you guys got shorted last night on race time was hitting the buoys, having to replace them, having to get them set. Do not hit the buoys. Simple request. Go around them. Do not hit the buoys. If you do hit the buoys, you're going to be friggin' charged. You're going to be penalized, and it's like you blew the weekend. Just give me a foot around the friggin' smiling faces. If you look over there now, what wasn't there before is there now, the black walk of shame. There's a black ball there. There's a black ball on the far side. Everyone that races here regularly knows. For the people that don't, if the safety ski gives you the signal as you pass through the checkers, or if I give it to you, the black flag furled up, and I'm pointing at you, that means you blew it somewhere on the course, and you will race to the outer side of that black buoy, put your hand up, and it's no wake speed, which is no faster than this, from that ball to the other ball. Hey, BJ, there's 2 of them out there, right?
Second one's going out right now.
All right. So from the first buoy to the second buoy, it's to publicly embarrass you worldwide on the internet, all right? It's called the Walk of Shame. So if you don't want to take the Walk of Shame, and some of your reactions when you go up to it, like Chris Wattier is priceless, but don't miss buoys, you don't have to do it. Otherwise, if we signal you, There ain't no talking about it. There ain't no bargaining. There ain't nothing. It ain't take it when you want it. You'll pull off the course. You can race up to that first one and try and coast your best, but from point A to point B, it's no wake speed. Everyone got that? Now, the second buoy, Cajun, did you say yes, sir? Anyway, at the second buoy, the 100-foot yield rule comes into play. Everyone's pissed that they had to take the penalty and they want to gas it. But if some dude's hitting those reds, they have the right of way. 100-foot, you said yes, sir, huh? 100-foot yield rule. So if you're taking the penalty and someone's ripping through those reds, you wait until they go and then you pull right in behind them. Everyone got that? Okay, don't hit the buoys. Cardi, I hate you. Don't hit the buoys. Don't hit each other. As long as those two things happen, I'm happy. We don't have to worry about dark spots and glare, but on the start, hold your line. We're not doing the bracket racing, so today, for the X2s, there's going to be a whole bunch of them on the line. Same with the 800 novice. The good thing about this turn is you don't have time to get a full head of steam up into this turn before you hit it. But I expect you to hold your line. If you're the 12th dude on the end of the line, you better be way out there making a wide sweeper and then hoping that you got the jump before you turn left on the other side. No cutting lines, and we're going to be watching. Last night, some of you said, what were you doing on the dock? And before we start, I'm just like this, and I'm waiting for one nose to go above my hand. And everyone was awesome last night. No jumps, no bad starts. So let's do the same again today. Same starting system. We can't drive post for the start gate into the membrane of the lake, but we're using the board yellow. BJ will go down, everyone's cool, and then green you go. Please don't jump, hold your line, and Jim's a happy camper.
Don't hit the buoys.
Don't hit the buoys.
Don't hit the buoys. Okay. Yeah. And we're going to be running longer laps, so people are going to be getting lapped. If I'm pointing at you and waving this, most of you know what it is. It's the faster traffic coming up behind you. I don't want you to pull over to the right abruptly or take your eyes off the course. Hold your course. The person up behind you will take steps to get around you. Hold your course. Don't do anything dramatic. If you have the chance to look back and if it's clear, then pull over to the right. But this means that there's faster traffic coming up behind you. If you are riding too close, that one ski lane safe zone is all I ask, and it keeps everybody safe. It's for a reason. If you're getting too close and Team Orange is saying, hey, watch these guys, when you go by, don't be surprised if I'm holding this, going like this. And then your next time around, it's going to go. And then the last time around, we ain't talking about it no more. This is the penalty flag. If I'm pointing at you, and this is out, and I'm going, that means you take the walk of shame, all right? So I'll give you a couple shots with the seriously and the really, and then we're getting down and dirty with the penalty, all right? You're killing me. The guys from work had that made up for me because I say it too much to, when I see someone on the water blowing it like a citizen, I'll pull up to them and say, seriously, really? And
all the time, doesn't matter where.
what's that?
Say it all the time, doesn't matter where.
Seriously? Now we got attitude? Really?
For real? Really?
What do we do with that third card? You gave it to the other game? No, okay, the show. All right. Hold your line, don't jump the green. The one ski lane safe zone in effect at all times. Lead ski has the right of way. If you're on the inside, outside ski backs off. If the outside ski is ahead, that's the important one. The inside ski does not stick his nose where it does not belong. Okay, he backs off. Everyone has a working throttle. I expect you to use it. First I ask you to use it, then I expect you to use it. Okay, the walk of shame, blah, 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 blah. Somehow the junior thing has just exploded. But I'd like little Veronica Nolden to pop up here and Sammy Templeton. Talon Chambers is not here today. He's probably playing soccer or baseball or destroying that. But is Veronica here? Sammy Templeton? Seriously? Really? Where's Ronnie?
Veronica Nolden. Apparently not.
Go ahead.
You know where she's at, Dan?
Veronica Nolden, we need you at the writers' meeting. Veronica, come on down. Quickly, we're all waiting for you. We're holding your dad down and tickling him.
Hey, Dan,
Your
come
turn.
over here. This will work.
Oh, okay.
Can you kneel right there? Sure. Or you can kneel on the flag.
On the flag, really?
Yeah, yeah.
You know, I'm
Just
old
kneel.
man, I have back
You can kneel. I need a kid.
I need
There
some
we
more
go.
Geritol.
There we go.
Kiss
All right.
the ring.
All right. So Veronica and Sammy. Listen, I am so seriously, I am so proud of our kids. And from the match racing to the time trials, if you were out here watching them rip those Z's up and down, Sammy Templeton first place in the junior A's. Veronica took second. Talon's not here, but I'm going to give her a little love too for her second place accomplishment. She hasn't been out in a few weeks, but she has an awesome coach in her dad. And Sterling Holden in the runabout. That was just awesome, awesome, awesome. I've got your card in the motorhome. But Sammy, I'll give you first pick, either $25 for GameStop or Best Buy. Would you like to confer with your father before you take the pig?
GameStop.
I'm thinking you would take GameStop. All right, good job. We'll give Best Buy to Veronica. Big round of applause for our kids.
You know Jim Lambert?
Jim Lambert, seeing Dan Nolden up there reminds me.
Yeah, the kneel on it.
Jim, we had a request, seeing Dan Nolden up there, we had a request from the lake owner. When you guys leave here today, 10 miles an hour, please. I know it's a long way, but take your time, 10 miles an hour, we get to come back. So how fast do you leave here, Jim?
10 miles an hour, no wake speed.
No wake speed, done deal, thanks.
Listen, that's very important, you guys, because I have to go through an incredible application and permit process to be able to put on races. The owners of a site have 1,000 more times paperwork and responsibilities with the county of where they're operating, one of which is this. If you get any complaints from the farmers or the people that run that operation down there, or from the neighbors regarding noise or anything, that's what puts a place like this in kaputs. So, meaning we won't be here anymore. So please, very slow on the way out. Someone was a little mad. Who has the train horn on their friggin' rig? I thought it was Dixon, but he was here last night. Whoever left, someone was sounding the air horn all the way into Tracy. It was actually kind of cool, I thought, but anyway. We don't, did you hear it all the way out? All right, who was it? No one's gonna snitch, all right. All right, saving the best for last. I gotta tell you, and people are here from different races, and since day one, I've never been more proud of the large race staff that we have, but it's large for a reason. And all these people are special in the contributions that they make. Hold the applause until the very end, but that incredible Team Orange that has your back instantly when you go down, one of the most professional teams I've ever worked with, even topping that of the Marine Patrol that I work with. Exceptional guys. BJ, Raul, Cheryl, Chatty, Robert Stellhorn's out here today. Thank you very much for all you do. Our announcers are Kurt Nolenberg, legendary Kurt Nolenberg, and Jason Ward. Our score keeps and the registration. Nice thing about these two-day races is everyone registered yesterday, so they weren't overworked this morning. But Maria, my right-hand person, Nicole Gerling, Katie Nolenberg, and Amanda Stellhorn out here. Mav doing the Ustream, which was friggin' a total hit last night. People in Italy were watching the night racing going, what are those crazy Americans doing? It was pretty cool. Tracy, I know her camera was a little saying, what's this night stuff? But I know she got some killer shots during the day. And today, if you've ever seen Tracy's photos, they're phenomenal. She's probably going to hit the 4,500 mark before the end of the day. But Tracy, thank you so very much. And the master chef of the friggin' day, the food yesterday was incredible. Even though I didn't get the breakfast burritos, all I saw was a bunch of people smiling, and the fact that they were all gone early was a good sign that, hey man, this stuff rocks. But you're saving me some Mexican lasagna. I swear to God, or I will hunt you down and beat you. But they are truly not only my friends, but the best race staff on the West Coast. Please give them a big round of applause. Okay, Rob, let's see the little dance. Any questions? Mab, you good with All right, I'll tell you what. We're here because of a whole lot of people fighting for us overseas. For the national anthem, please rise, take your hat off, look at the flag, and let's think about what we have, where we're at right now.
Yowza, 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 X2 Army to the